Peace. Welcome back, Spears and Mikes. Slice, Zulu King L1.
Peace.
DJ Vlad, aka Vlad TV, goes on
TJ Vlad.
academics.
That shit makes me laugh.
Right. Me too. He goes on DJ Academics. Another
That is another, yeah, another fraud.
yeah, that's another comedy. Right. He goes on his platform and basically says Nori is a snake for him not I guess he basically gave him the runaround about getting back on Drink Champs.
Mm.
What do you think about that? What do you think about him calling Nori a snake and him throwing a hissy fit basically about not getting on his platform? I think he got at Nori and Angela Yee for basically like dubbing them on getting on back on their platform.
I think that like whatever, Vlad could express whatever he wants, right? Like if he feels Snorri's a snake, whatever. But I think that Vlad needs to watch his mouth when he talks about real people, like real people in the culture. Say what you want, like whatever. Maybe some people think Nori's not a dope MC. I think he has hits. I think he's dope in his own right. And I think what he's done with Drink Champs is super dope. Um, and I think that, like he comes from the culture, you know what I'm saying? So like I respect Nori's position in the culture way more than I could ever respect Vlad. Not to say that I have hate towards Vlad. I just think that these guys are no good for the culture. And I think that for him to say that, like it's like you baiting somebody to engage with you in some type of physical combat. You know what I'm saying? Like as you stated, like I remember you had mentioned how Rick Ross, I guess they put gunplay in action and got at Vlad and he caught a nice lawsuit off that. Like I think Vlad could be baiting Nori for some type of like, yeah, get at me. I'll sue you. I'll take drink champs from you. You know what I mean?
Actually
So
how he got
I don't respect it.
his platform. Yeah, I don't respect it either.
Right.
To your point, yeah, Vlad definitely he's the one that exposed Rick Ross for being a CO previously, and
Right.
obviously Rick Ross didn't take kind to it, so he sent the goons, and I believe gunplay was one of the assailants, and he sued Rick Ross for a million and only got 300,000, and that's how he really funded his I don't know if people remember that, but public information. You go look it up, you Google it or whatever. It's definitely public information. And like like you said, he could say whatever he wants. He could feel however he wants to feel. But like you already interviewed Vlad, so why interview him again? And I got like an issue with like why interview Vlad anyway? He's not a legend. Like it's supposed to be like
Mm.
for legends or whatever. Like when I think of DJ, think of people who broke records. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I never saw a DJ Vlad mixtape. Never heard one.
Never
I
seen
know
one
he
either.
yeah, I know
Never
he
heard
did a
one either.
I know he sponsored a battle rap before, like when his website was taken off, when his brand was taken off. I know he hosted a battle, which was pretty dope. Um battle was dope. Um but he never broke any records. He interviews these people that are supposed to be rappers. He never interviews them about their music. It's always about case they got, case they had, street issue, their gang affiliation, and it's all and
Gangs.
yeah, and it's on the person he's interviewing also to answer these questions or not. I'm like, yo, I'm not answering that, or this is not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? It's on them too. So I don't really understand like how people go up there and just. I remember Doggy Diamond said, shout out to Doggy Diamonds too. He was like, "Yo,
Or
you
peeps to
lie to
Doggy
your
Diamonds.
word." He was like, "Yo, you lie to your girl, but tell the truth to Vlad." And I laughed. It's true though. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell this guy everything. And then like I remember like he was cool with Taxstone, right? And like he was interviewing Taxstone. Shout out to Taxstone. I rock with his content. I didn't agree with everything he said, he used to say, but you know, he had a good platform. It was cool. But I remember Vlad like something was like, yo, Troy Ave punk. And you can say what you want about Troy Ave. Like, who are you to call somebody a punk when dudes put hands on you and you sued them? Like,
Right, right,
no,
right, right.
like,
That's
like because
you
you
pulled
got
a punk
money,
move and you calling somebody a
yeah,
punk.
and then you got
This is the
money, so
same
you
punk
think
that
you
uh
that that's what I mean about people like him. You think like once you get some type of money that like you forget you can't fight. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like you
hmm
be thinking your fame and wealth be making you forget that you can't fight and you're not a tough guy. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
heard him say that he rolls with with security, like, you know what I'm saying, armed security everywhere he
Yeah,
goes.
well, that's
So I
fine.
guess
With
he
everywhere
ain't
you go to
never
the bathroom
he ain't
too,
ne-
to the bathroom
I
too,
guess. Yeah, I
in the
guess. You
bed
know what I'm
when you with your
saying?
significant other. And this is what and I almost forgot about this part with Nori. He said he has more black kids than Nori. And I'm just like, yo, like, and people like, it's like
Nah,
people are still listening. Yeah, he
nah,
did. He
nah.
did. Yeah, he did. He did. Because I
Yo,
think
uh,
Nori was calling him a racist. Nori was calling like, yo, you racist. I guess in Nori's response to like
right, he
when they
said
was going back and
so
forth
Vlad
about giving him
said,
the runaround. Yeah, he was like,
right.
"How am I racist? I
So
got more black kids than you." Like insinuate. I'm like, first of all,
so
Nori's black and
so
Puerto Rican. So like, I
right,
don't know how many children Nori has, but all of his children are black.
right,
I
right,
don't get it. I don't get like just because you lay down with a black woman and have some kids. Like I don't even understand. Like if that's your
right.
response and you're supposed to be this smart multi-millionaire, I don't watch his stuff. I just came across like the clip of him going in on Nori, and then he said that, and I'm just like, yo, like when is enough enough? When is like the Vlads and the Adam 22? When are we gonna stop? Like, and it's not because they're white. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, right,
let's
right,
get
right,
that
right.
straight. It's not because
It,
they're white.
it's
It's
just because they
because of
no
how they
good. They no
came
good. They
right.
getting
But
brothers jammed up.
it's also how they came into culture. Also, you know what I'm saying? Look at Adam
Because academics
22.
is in the same boat and
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
black.
yeah,
You know what
and
I'm saying?
yeah,
I
right,
know he's
absolutely.
Caribbean, he's Afro Caribbean. But
Whatever,
academics
whatever.
has been the same thing. A man that's profited off of death, destruction, drama, pain, the pain of others. Because it's like these people
Right,
don't even be involved in the culture. Like Adam 22 is a skateboarder from Nashua, New Hampshire. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, they're not from New York City. They're not big, deep fans of hip hop. Like Vlad, maybe more hip hop than Adam 22 and academics, I would say.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Because
right,
he did do something with hip hop.
right,
Whether you want to see him as a failed DJ, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. The only time I really tune into Vlad is probably for Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo got his own platform now. So we could hear his stories on his own, channel, right? But again, like you said, these brothers be getting people jammed up. They don't care about none of the people they interview. It's just for the smoke. It's just for the hype. It's just for the views. I get it. That's the business they're in. But it's like, yo, you gotta have like some balance. It can't be just about the violence. It can't just be like I was watching Trust Moolah, right? On Adam 22, and Trust Moolah was doing his little song that he got out now, right? Adam 22 was on the phone, not even paying attention while he was performing the song live for your platform. He don't
Right.
care about the
You
music.
don't
He
care.
just
Yeah,
wants to
he cares
know.
about the
He
drama.
got
Yeah.
trust. He got Trustmula up there to talk about, like, yeah, so tell me about them Latin Kings. Y'all going to
Right.
war? Like, that's all he
Right.
cares for. He wants to, that's why you up there, bro. You ain't up there to promote your music. He ain't up there because he likes your energy. He ain't like up there because you trying to bring positive things. He's just there to spread gasoline on the fire and watch y'all burn. You know what I'm saying?
The three of
Because
those guys.
I guarantee next, them dudes will have some Latin Kings up at Adam 22, no jumper. A whole
Yeah.
gang of
Yeah.
them
For
masked
sure.
up.
For sure.
Like, yo, yeah, what you thought about the Trust Moolah situation? Are y'all getting at them, or can what's it gonna be? Of course, and dudes are gonna jump out the window. It's disgusting, honestly, yo. It really is. And I'll say this, right? I know our people can't be that dumb that they go up there and talk crazy on all these
No, they
things
are.
without
They are.
knowing that the repercussions,
They are.
right? Well, because they've done it, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
they've shown that they
yeah,
do it. But my
yeah.
thing, right? My thing is y'all do it and then get involved in whatever happens, whether it's the feds, brothers, countless brothers have been locked up, cases going crazy, right?
Who died behind it
You
too?
just gotta, I'm sure, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, right? Like a lot of people reached out to us about, yo, come on a platform. Let's talk about this Bambaataa situation. I really didn't have the desire to do it, unless it's gonna be done with some intellect, some respect, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Right.
control the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because we could talk slanderous on our own platform. Here, we got our own platform if we wanted to
Right.
go off. But what does that do? There's repercussions behind how you move, how you speak, so whatever. Like, I just think it's ugly, man. I'm sick of it. I'm glad Rhapsody recently spoke out, you know what I'm saying that Adam 22 and Vlad ain't for the culture. That's obvious. But somebody has to say it and somebody has to keep saying it. I believe who took issue with Vlad recently too? Styles P, was it? Was it
No,
Styles?
it was
I think he
Adams
took issue
22.
with somebody.
He took issue
It was Adam
with Adam
22.
22 and Whack 100.
Right.
I
Right,
think
over the drop the flag thing, over the drop
yeah,
the flag thing.
I think the three of them, Adam 22, Academics, and Vlad, and I'ma keep saying you can't be calling people chumps, punks, and all of that. And when they ready to put hands and feet on you, you got
Mhm.
police, you got security. Academics, like, look, I
Mhm.
don't really care for Meek Mill too much, but when he was going at academics was like, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then when Meek was like, yo, I'm gonna come and take a piss in front of your crib, he's like, yo, I'm gonna call such and such and such. I'm gonna call this person and this and that, and then you talking tough, like, yo, you beat women and you're drunk and you beat
Mm.
women,
Mm.
and you're like out of shape. You might have diabetes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, no knock to for somebody that got diabetes, but like you don't look healthy.
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You don't look healthy. You don't look like you take care of yourself.
What threat do you
And
pose?
yeah, like, and these dude, you can't even like y'all talk so much. You can't like. Why do you need security?
Mhm.
I've seen Jadakiss a lot. No security. There's people I
Mhm.
know personally that have money and no security. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
people that we know in hip hop that we've come across didn't have no security, and then when they came to the Zulu Nation events with us, demanded that we leave them alone. Don't do security for me.
Yo,
You know what I'm
and what's
saying? Like
crazy is
when
50 Cent. A lot of people like say what you want about 50. I like 50, you know what I'm saying? I like
Yeah, yeah,
50.
me too.
I don't
Even though he
agree with
goes
everything he
overboard
does.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
sometimes he does. And sometimes I laugh, sometimes it's not funny, sometimes it is, right? And he rolled with
Right.
security. People be like, yo, he got Navy SEALs with him, he got retired cops. But 50 will still get busy though.
Word.
That's the thing. That's what you
Word.
don't understand. That's what you don't
Right.
know. 50 will still get
That's
busy. That's why
there's
he talk.
evidence with
That's why he
that.
talked the way he talked. Well, they
You
just
know,
put hands
somebody
on
ran
Travis
down on him
Scott.
a year or two. Right,
They just
right.
beat up Travis Scott. Well,
Talk
not
about that. that.
yeah, they just washed
Right,
Travis
right. G
Scott
Unit,
for acting
allegedly.
out of line. Yeah, allegedly. He was
Right.
talking crazy,
Mhm.
drunk,
So they
drunk and
fixed
out of
him.
his mind. Yeah, and you got fixed. Yeah, yeah. But
Well,
oh, I remember when the dude ran
Cam
down on 50 and 50 was about to
was throwing I think he threw
yeah.
a chair at something happened. Like,
yeah,
that was the dude, he interrupted 50 while he was eating dinner with his girlfriend at the time or something, right?
yeah,
Where he was
yeah,
trying to rap
yeah.
for him or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he ready to get busy.
I think that was in Jersey
You
or
know,
something like that.
right, 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 right. Like, the thing with me, right? Like, I was watching Tiger Uppercut podcast with that dude Tiger, and I don't even know who he is, but he always got mad gang members on there, want to know all the dirt about the gangs. Like,
Hmm.
me and you was talking the other day, and we like, yo, why you ain't got the Flying Dragons up there? Why you ain't got um the
Ghost
Triads?
Shadows.
Why ain't you
Ghost.
guys right,
Yeah.
Ghost Shadows? Why
Go
ain't you got
highlight
stuff from
Shrimp
your
Boy or
culture up
something.
there? You know what I'm saying? Bring people from your culture to talk some gang shit and see what they say and what their response gonna be. Cause you had the brother from your neck of the woods. I forgot who he was. Me and you was talking about him the other day. He was on Tiger
Oh,
Uppercut,
Joker.
Tiger
Joker. Yeah, Joker. I like the way
Joker,
Joker
right?
handled himself.
Joker.
I like the way Joker handled
Right,
himself.
yeah, like, cause right away he wanna know. So yeah, why is it that Maserati died? Like like you
Yeah.
said, everybody knows
Those who
but you
know
want to
know.
go
Yeah.
deeper and find out like the dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like
it's
I
public
don't respect
information.
that, man. I don't respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's corny, and also I think it's real corny when like he got a following, right? That's cool. I respect it. Like, you know, you built it up. That's cool. But like, dudes be smoking so much bud that they can't even maintain composure while they're interviewing people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll just call it out. Like, China interviewed um 38 Special, and he didn't know, he thought 38 Special was from Rochester. And this is like,
No,
to
no, he
me,
thought he was
man, like
from
you go to these
Buffalo. He thought he was
platforms.
from Buffalo.
He thought he was from
From
Buffalo. He
Buffalo.
thought he was from
Yeah, yeah.
Buffalo. I'm sorry,
He thought he was
excuse
from
me.
Buffalo.
He thought he was from Buffalo. And I'm like, yo, how is it that he don't know that he's from Rochester? Like, he don't know nothing about hip hop. Like,
Well,
but you got to do your due diligence. If you got somebody come up
well,
to your platform,
on China Burm's behalf, I just watched a clip of him like shaming Al Bial. I really
okay,
appreciated that.
over the
He
whole
really
camera
like
situation.
yeah, he was like, yo, like if you trying to like dude, he was like, yo, we grown, yo. He was like, yo, he's like, I got kids. He was like, I made a mistake. He was like, nobody's jacking that, yo. Like nobody jacking what you saying. You know what I'm saying about putting hands on people and all of that. And like you got to watch it. He definitely he he um he did his thing with that. His response was very
Yeah,
mature.
yeah, no,
He didn't
that's cool.
sound ignorant.
I
He didn't
respect it.
sound ignorant, you know,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
definitely stood his ground too. He definitely stood. And they was like, "Well,
that's
what
what's up.
about you?" He was like, "Yo," he was like, "I made a mistake." He was like, "And I did time." He was like, "Yo, I done robbed people, did that, you know, like talking about his jacket." And he was like, "Yo, like I did time. I did him like 20 years. We did like 18, 20 years, you know,
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
prison." And he was like, "Yo, I came home." He was like, "Yo, I can't do that. I got kids. I got a wife." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "I gotta show them better.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta show better. I can't just talk
Yeah.
about it and then do the opposite. I gotta show." You know what I'm saying? And they was like, "Oh, but you mature. Albiel's still young." I'm like, "Yo, Albiel is closer to 40 than he is 30. I believe. I think he's
Right.
like he's in his mid 30s. Yeah. Like
He's
so
not
all
far
of the all
behind
of
us
this
for
other
sure.
stuff, you know, and then you talk this stuff and then you end back up in jail and people either gonna say, "Yo, he a real one," or he's stupid. Gotta stop living for
Right.
the approval of others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but that
And
that
you know,
that's
my
what
thing
goes
is
when you're
like,
in a gang too.
why, like, right? You can't expect much from people that's thinking with that wavelength, where it's always a street thing. Like, at the end of the day, here's the thing. Like, I don't know why him and Kim just can't get on the phone and talk it out and just put it to bed. One, two, three. Like, see, I think people
Well,
underestimate
he
because
started with
they
him.
see like right.
He
But the thing
started
is, I
with him.
think
He
people
was asked.
underestimate because they see the go ahead.
No, he was asked a question, and he was like, "Yo, I think Cam is a bozo." Look, but like it's obvious he has an affiliation with Jim.
Jimmy.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, he's and they got him and Cam got issues. So that's where it stems from. So that's obvious. If I was Cam, I wouldn't even respond. Like it's certain things like, but you know,
100%.
but
Can't bait me.
this is the thing. This is the thing with our people, and like me and you talk every day, just about, right? So I tell you what's going on in my personal life. You tell me what's going on, and tell you, like I be ignoring a lot of stuff now, like getting older, getting more mature. I got a family, I got a baby on the way, inshallah. I don't
So
like um people think when you ignore them that you're afraid. Like they think that's weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like the ignorant so-called man would think that another man ignoring their, aggression or something is a weakness. So they'll try to poke, you know what I'm saying, to see what's your breaking point. Um,
mhm.
and I ignore a lot. I got a fan right now.
You have to
You- I, I got a fan. I got fans that really try to like
seek
antagonize
attention,
little
right?
little yeah,
Seek
you want
attention.
attention, and you really have to ignore them for you to like I act like they don't exist, to be honest. I don't even ignore. I just act like you don't exist because you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
see through you. But you have to ignore to protect yourself and to protect them in a way also.
Yeah.
So but they
Absolutely.
be thinking that's weakness. They be like, yeah, oh, he don't want to make eye contact. He's scared, or he don't want to respond to me. So I got him. He's scared. He's a punk. But then when the person been like lying dormant, when the beast's been lying dormant for so long, and then it comes out, and then something
Right.
happens, the other the aggressor is in shock, or it might be
Mhm.
too late. You know, so
Right.
I think Cam
People
should have
people
ignored him. I think he should have ignored
to
it.
to add on to what you saying, right? Beyond Cam, what you're saying is maybe I'm not scared of like people got to say like maybe I'm scared of what I would do to you versus what I'm scared
Right,
of may happen. I'm
right,
scared
right.
of what I will do to you if shit gets real, if I do get to that breaking
If I have
point.
to defend
You know what I'm
myself,
saying?
right,
Right, right. But like me and you talk, right? We talk about like the actions of other people that lack discipline, people that
right.
lack they don't stand on principle. They ain't about nothing. And instead of focusing on elevating themselves and improving their position in life, they're worried about what others think about them. They're worried about acceptance. They're worried about fitting in. I mean, these are the prime people that want to join clubs or gangs because they
Hmm.
want acceptance. So they want to be in the mix with everybody. And like, yo, at the end of the day, when you are age, in your mid 40s, all that matters really is that your bills are paid and that you're walking the right path, a righteous path, at least striving to walk a righteous path and take care of your family, your home. I don't care about losing friends, gaining friends. I just want my bills paid, my family happy, my family healthy, and continue to strive to walk righteously because we've seen so much violence, we've participated in so much violence. The last thing we want to do is revert back to where we've been. You know what I'm saying? Like at least that's how I feel. You know what I mean? I don't never want to
Absolutely.
go back to fighting every day, life in jeopardy, freedom in jeopardy. That shit is not a good feeling
I
at
don't
all.
even want to fight no
You know what I'm
more.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even want to fight no
I
more.
don't
So
want to
if
fight with no
so
I
if
don't
I
want to I
so
don't
if
want
I
to
lose it,
argue. I
yeah,
don't even want to
yeah,
have a
me neither.
disagreement.
Me neither. I
You
mean,
know what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying? Truth
disagree,
be
but it
told.
has to. You know what's crazy about our so-called people? Um, we can't disagree without it being like a heated argument. We can't even disagree.
Conflict.
Yeah, like you can't even like properly disagree. Like, well, I don't agree with that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about aggression and like this alpha male thing. Like,
Hmm. Right.
I'm a
Yeah,
man. I don't
yeah,
know
it's
nothing
true.
about no alpha male. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I know
Right.
I'm a
Alpha,
man.
beta, none of that
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know
Y'all
about
label
none of that.
yourselves whatever what they label themselves, whatever they want to label. Like, how
Yeah,
could you label yourself an alpha? Just like you can't label yourself a king. The people gotta label you a king.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? The people gotta label you a alpha. Like it's
right.
not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never call myself a gangster or like, you know what I'm saying? A money getter. You just get to it and do what you do. Like,
You
I
gonna do
don't
what you
know.
do, right,
I'm
right,
not with
right.
it. Yeah, you do
Nah,
what you
me
do.
neither. Me
You
neither.
know what I'm
But
saying? Like,
yeah.
but people be moving weird these days, like weirder than ever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be real. Like, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want nothing. I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, keep your energy to yourself. Those that entertain you and entertain your shenanigans, go bark up those trees and get the attention that you seek, and stay away from the brothers that striving to do well and walk a righteous
That
path and
really
take care
moving
of their
with
family,
purpose.
pay their
Right,
bill. Right, moving with
right,
purpose or striving to move
right,
with purpose. Because we ain't no
right,
better than nobody else. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Truth be
right,
told. You
right.
know what I mean? But like, it, it's like sucker shit, man, to the max. Though I'm gonna be real. I'm not with it.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you just gotta stay on your path. No, don't deviate. Like, you just gotta be laser focused and know that, you know what I'm saying, we got families. That's what everyone should be thinking about. Their children, their wives, their family, their bills, their home, their career. Everything else is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? But
Well said.
two things in closing. Thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rhapsody again for calling out Adam 22, and Vlad, right? We need more people to we need to push them out of the culture. Like, put them in a
Right.
position where they go do something else, where they ain't trying to jam brothers and sisters up, that got nothing to do from their background. They don't care for you, they don't care for your story, they don't care what you striving for. All they care is for the drama, the views, the clickbait, whatever. Um, and then um I heard Ice-T got a song called "Shut the F Up." It's a brand new song, I believe, and he's talking about this where people get on podcasts and talk crazy. He's saying to them, "Shut the F up." You know what I mean? It's a pretty dope song. Beats kind of ill, and Ice-T did his thing. And then in relation to that, also, I feel that's related to this. And then I don't know, did you hear the new Tash song? It's called something is a drug, I think. It's basically he's talking about people want attention and fame and all that. It's something is a drug. So Catastrophe Tash from Alcoholics got a new song, and there's a
I didn't
video
even
out
hear
for it.
it.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's
Okay.
dope. It's
Okay.
dope. You know what I'm saying? But
Love
he's
Tash.
basically
Tash is
this is
nice.
right. Tash is nasty. Yeah, nasty. Super underrated. The licks are super underrated. Peace to them. Peace to J Ro. Peace to Tash.
East Swift.
Peace to E Swift. He's a
Mm-hmm.
dope producer too. You know what I mean? The licks is legends in my book. But his new song is fire. But he's talking about just what we're talking about, the antics that people do for attention, through social media, through podcasts, and through all of this stuff, acting a fool. Yeah, so it's good to see some people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? People need to act right, get right, act right, fix yourself before you get fixed. For real.
Oh, indeed.
Any closing statements, my brother? Beyond that,
Nah, you said it all, man.
or
Yeah, leave people alone. If they don't want to be
right,
bothered, leave people. If somebody doesn't want to be your friend or whatever, an acquaintance, leave them alone. You gotta respect it.
right,
You gotta respect it. Everybody not meant to get
100%.
along. Everybody's not, but you should be respectful though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I agree
Maintain
with that.
respect yourself first and foremost, because if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect others. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
I
right.
think what's missing is a lot of I don't want to sound cliche and I don't want to sound hotepish, but knowledge of
Mhm.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing yourself. No, not like knowing like, any
Mhm.
kind of like
R
knowledge or whatever, but like just knowing who you are and coming to grips with who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Knowing
Mhm.
yourself and loving yourself, so you can,
Mhm.
because people are not going to teach you how to love yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Or
That's not a just being around, people need to be around people. Some people need to be around people to feel wanted. Like
right.
me, I don't need that, even though I'm always around people because I'm around my wife and my kids all the time, you know.
Right, right,
But
right.
you should learn, self-love first. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I agree with that.
Before
I agree
you
with that.
try to extend yourself, to other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
And
respect
then
yourself.
yeah,
Good, good.
100%. No, I just wanted to add one thing, and just because people may not be friends don't mean that we gotta be enemies either. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If we're not companions, we're not friends, we're not maybe on the same type of time, doesn't mean that me and you as enemies and we gotta clash. Just
Right.
means that there gotta be some space, some respectful space between us. You know what I mean? I think that's where people get mixed up. Like, oh, word, he don't want to rock with me, then it's
I
up.
mean, we got a
Like it's
problem. Right,
beef.
right, 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 right,
Right.
right.
We got to clash now, and you don't have to. Just keep distance. That's it. Respectful distance.
Right. Yeah, we living in some weird
That's
times,
all.
though. We're definitely living in weird times, and the times is going to get worse before they get better. Um, and you just gotta strive to maintain. Because like
Right.
sane and insane is very it's a thin line between it. Like
For real.
there's so much things going on. People not able to earn income, family issues, self esteem issues. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Everywhere you go, like somebody's being rude to you. You not feel you're not getting respected. Like
Right.
I move a certain kind of way, man, where I really don't depend on others too much. You know what I'm saying? Like not financially or nothing like that, just like emotionally or
Right.
anything like I just move how I move, man. Like and I keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
if
but
you
it's
like
also
it.
okay. It's also okay to, you know what I'm saying, if you needed emotional support, you know what I'm saying, it's okay
Yeah,
to
yeah,
ask
yeah.
for it,
It's
or
not it's nothing
it's
wrong with
okay
it.
to
It's
be
nothing wrong with it.
vulnerable. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's okay
absolutely.
to be
Because you're
vulnerable.
human.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
and more so to your true beloved loved ones, the ones that's
Right,
really care for you, love you, that are
right.
really gonna give you
Yeah,
the
you should
right
start
sound
with that.
advice and support. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should
Not
start with that.
not
Right.
Johnny come lately that, you slap hands with him, you know what I'm saying, because you see him at the time clock, or you know what I'm saying, you see him at the corner store, the bodega, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's getting a 40 and a box of Dutches or whatever,
Right, right,
and
right,
you
right.
you playing scratch
And
off lottery. Like,
he
that's
bust
not
you
the dude
down on a
you
Lucy.
wanna.
He bust you down on a
Right,
Lucy.
yeah.
So
Let me get
now,
part two. Let me get part
right,
two on
right.
that Newport
Well,
100.
well, he
You know
gave
what I'm
you the
saying? Like,
ace.
nah.
He gave you the ace off the bust down, and now y'all
Word.
building.
Even word. Yeah, like that's not the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta be around the right people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to add that because, like, a lot of times, like, it ain't easy as men, right? And just men in general, women too, of course. We have a lot on our shoulders, families,
Mm-hmm.
bills, people counting on us, relying on us, people that as leaders in our community, we have people coming to us, telling us their
Hmm.
problems. And it's like, yo, you keep pouring out and giving other people the energy. And it's like, we become exhausted and basically we failing or just like we're like on empty ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like you can't be like bothering people when you don't know what people are dealing with on a day to day. You know what I'm saying? Like people really be going through issues and then you want to come because you're just so petty that you feel you want acknowledgement or you want to be seen or heard and you just want to be in the mix with everything. Like, yo, bro, give me space, man. Just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Go that
Right.
way. Like I'm on my I'm focused right now on something way different than you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like you gotta really respect what people may be going through in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what be triggering
Mm.
violence too. Like, yo, you just, you know what I'm saying, said the wrong thing at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
I
Right.
gotta unload all this stress on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right.
I'm
Right.
sorry to do it. You know what I mean? But just
Me.
respect what people respect people's lives. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Me. I know better than to at this age, and it's yo. I'm not saying it's easy because it is hard to but I'm not giving anybody something else, something that should have been given to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like have pent up emotions about a particular person or thing and then unload it on someone else just because they, stepped on my shoe or, I think I have a lot of self-restraint in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying earlier, a lot of people lack discipline. I've been in the military. We obviously both been in a gang. We're both Muslim. Self-restraint is well, we fast during Ramadan, so that's self-restraint right there. Not abstaining from not only food and drink, but also abstaining from with your eye, your hands, mm, like what you consume, what you hear, you know what I'm saying? And your actions. It's a lot of you like self-restraint and it's a lot of restriction. So I think and it's like I said, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's not easy. Sometimes I want to spaz. I'm not even gonna lie. During Ramadan and sometimes outside of Ramadan. But you know,
Mhm.
since me being Muslim, like there are little small supplications that I memorized in Arabic. Was in anger management for, I had to do it for my case. It was a part of my probation. So like I learned a lot of I read a lot. So breathing exercises
You
help.
felt that
And
help, the anger management? Like, did
um
you learn anything or you
yeah,
feel it
well it
was
just
useful?
reaffirmed, yeah, it reaffirmed some of the stuff that I had read about breathing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because we were doing like breathing techniques. And
Or
I was like, yo, I learned this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I learned this years ago when I was reading. I felt like when I read it years ago, I didn't have anger issues. Just was reading it
Mhm.
just to read because I was studying martial arts. It was a book on Taoism. And this before I was
Mhm.
Muslim, just before I took Shahada. It was a book on Taoism. And like it was saying like how it takes more energy to frown than to smile. It's more muscles,
Mhm.
it burns more energy. Then it was talking about breath control and breathing exercises. So like when the person that was running the group therapy session was talking about these breathing techniques, I'm like, at this. Like, you know how like something will come across and it's kind of like deja vu almost. You're like, yo, where did I learn
Mhm.
this before? It was
Mhm.
like, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, I read this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like all of that
Right.
stuff like become like, yo, I know that. Because I read this at such
Well,
and such and such a time. So that's what happened. And it actually did work.
right.
actually did work. That's why, like, like, and I don't want to be tested with no kind of like, I'm not like trying to call to be tested with violence or anything like that. I just know, like, I know how to walk away. You know what I'm saying? And I know how to ignore unless I feel the threat is imminent. You know what I'm saying? Like if the
Mhm.
threat is right there and I feel I can't do nothing else, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. But a lot of the times, like, my environment is pretty much controlled, so I know how to, like I got a issue with dude, a customer. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
he's trying to, like, dude trying to bait me. Like, every
Right,
every time I run into him, and I'm really ignoring. First of all, he's my elder. The man is older than me. By some years, he might be old enough to be my father. To
right,
have respect, but he's disrespected me numerous times already. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just
right,
ignoring him. Like, I'm not providing you service, and
right, right,
I'm
right, right,
ignoring you. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
right.
I told you I walked by the other
He would
day.
love,
He called me a
yeah,
name, and I acted like I didn't hear him. Like, because I don't want to even
right,
engage with you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's not that I'm afraid. I'm at work. I'm in work status.
right,
Don't feel like going
right,
through
right,
all of
right,
that. Because if I, like, you do
right.
something to me, I gotta
He just
get
wants to jam
medical.
you up.
Right,
He
right,
wants to
right.
jam
So
you
I'm
up.
just like you don't
Say, oh yeah,
exist.
I got him fired. I got him fired. Got
You
him
don't exist.
suspended.
Don't
Or just a
say anything to
reaction,
me.
you know.
Right, right, right. But you're not
Right,
getting it from me. So that, like,
right.
when you don't give people a reaction, they get even more upset. Or they try to figure out
Yeah,
ways to get a reaction out of you, which is
right, right.
childish and immature. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave the person alone. You can think what you want to think. You be like,
It's
yo,
it's
he's a fuck.
harassment, yo.
He's a,
It's
yeah, it
harassment.
is.
You know what I mean?
It's yo, I ain't gonna lie, it's gay. Like, I'm sorry for
It's
saying it, but yo, it is. Like, yo, to me it is. Like, yo,
like,
like,
yo, you got a
why would
crush
you
on
want to?
me? Like, leave me alone,
Yeah,
yo.
like, yo, like,
Like,
you know,
stay away
like
from me,
like
yo.
like the dude,
Like
I
low
had
key
caught the
loving me, yo.
right, the dude I caught the case over, yo, like, yo, you was bothering me, you was harassing me, you got fixed, and you still face fighting. Like, you still want to
Right,
face fight when I see you. Like, come on, man. Like, you already got handled. You told on me. You called police. You told. Tried. I was locked up. Got bailed out. Fought the case outside of the facility. I fought it. Got the probation, and you still want to face
yeah.
fight.
Some people don't learn.
That
Some
dude
people
is
don't
crazy,
learn.
man.
And some people want you to take them out of their misery too, yo. Some people really
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
I can't do it to myself, but I'ma just keep poking the bear until he mauls me. Until he mauls me. I
yeah,
mean, he already been mauled, so but
yeah, yeah.
again, it boils down to discipline. It boils down to valuing what you have, and what you got to realize is how hard you work to establish all those beautiful things that you have, the
Right,
home, the family, the
right,
position that y'all are in, to continue watching your family grow and be successful, you know what I'm saying, and live a beautiful, peaceful life. That's priceless, and it's worth more than any of these fools that are just dying for attention or just miserable. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that is
uh,
is, is self-hate, misery, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
All of that. So, you just got to stay on the path that you're on right now. That's all it boils down to, striving to stay disciplined and maintain on that path, because I know you value your family and your loved ones, so that's what means the most to you. Continue with that. Everything else is, whatever. They move on. These people move on to harassing other people, crushing on other people, you know what I'm
Word.
saying? Seeking the attention of others, the
Dudes be wanting to
acceptance of
date you.
others.
Dudes be wanting to
Right. And they
date, man.
mad.
Like,
They mad because
yeah,
you
like,
because you ain't because you looked at the note. They said, "Do you like me? Do you
yes
want to
or
be
no.
friends? Yes or
Yes, no,
no?
or
Maybe."
maybe.
And you took the letter and you were like,
Word.
and they like, "Yo, I can't believe it. He should have at least told me no. He don't want to be my friend. You know what I mean? How could he
Word.
crush me
Word.
like this?" You know
Word.
what I mean? So it's weird, man. Weird, but
Yo, it is
let the
living
weirdos
in
be weird, man, and just stay
word.
righteous. That's all. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Indeed.
man, peace and love to all. You know what I mean? We got a little
Word.
deep on there.
Word. Like, share, subscribe. Spears and Mike. Spears with a
Word.
Z.
Word.
Mike's with a Z. We up
Yes,
out of
sir.
here. Peace.
Peace. Salute.